bitch tryna flex my ice.
And we hurt feelings every time we pop out. Hoes get wet every time I hop out.
Even though
Thanks for
I'm the GOAT interviewer, I know. But like, yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm dating my girlfriend. Like, do I watch her vlogs? No. Like, I don't know. I just don't, like, I don't think she watches my, she's not watching me interview King Von. She'll watch this shit.
Or she'll watch Akademiks say some crazy shit for 4 hours straight.
Right.
Dude, he went on his Twitch.
Do you feel like you need to
afterwards.
physically fight him now?
I love how everybody wants to ask that, but it's like, it's not, like, it would never happen. How could that ever happen? It's not
the
even
boxing match.
Oh, God.
No,
that I'm sponsoring.
You dox him, get his address, and go to his house and fight him.
I mean,
pull up with Meek Mill and
I'm pretty accessible. If you really wanted to fight me, you could probably find a way.
All right.
He's the opposite of that. Like, no offense to him, but it's not like I would never want to approach the conversation like that.
You could just DM Angelica and be like, "Hey, what's the addy?" She'll drop it to you.
Or DM what's his name? Not Logic. Illusion?
Chosen.
I was looking at his Instagram. I was like, this is his
literally
his
I didn't hear a word he said the whole time.
You know what? He fucking went on Twitch for another 4 or 5 hours, and Chosen was right next to him the whole fucking 5 hours.
Bro, Chosen stood up for 12 hours straight.
12 hours.
Not even a
chair.
chair.
Chosen, hit me up. I'll literally donate a chair.
What about the fact that he, like, I was watching part of that Twitch stream afterwards, and they were just
reviewing,
but they were doing like a Jamaican thing of just saying like. I just can't even begin to impersonate it, but
bro, they analyzed like 15-minute like intervals of Lena for like 3 hours.
For 3 fucking hours.
And then they did the one of y'all two together, and it was just like.
And then the thing that he's saying is going to happen the whole time doesn't actually happen. Because he keeps saying, like, we're going to get to 6 guys. We're going to get to 6 dudes.
Wait. Okay, look. So I will say, though, past the Lena shit, some of the points he was making were true about him being, like, a black person in this media space and, like, the type of shit that he, like, that you can get away with, he can't get away with. And that's why he feels like he has to fight stronger to keep his spot. He made a very good comparison. He said, okay, Jack Harlow, a new white poppin' rapper, he makes the joke of I would suck a dick for $100 million. He compared it to NBA Youngboy. He said if NBA Youngboy said I would suck a dick for $100 million, his whole career would be over. Granted, NBA Youngboy is a complete different type of artist who's built his whole image on being a crazy gangster street nigga. So that is kind of defeating the whole purpose. But I see where he's trying to go with the comparison.
The thing is that, like, does anyone really care this much about being able to make gay jokes with immunity? Like, I agree. Like, me and Jack Harlow both Jack Harlow made one gay joke potentially. For instance, I posted a photo of me and BFB the Pac-Man with our shirts off and wrote, just did a gay porn. Nobody cares. Didn't see one tweet about it. Seen a couple comments being like, whoa. But, people just get that. Like, Slim 400 commented on that post saying some shit like what? And then, but then he like also commented on my like next post after that showing love. So like Slim 400, who is someone who I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say maybe would not be 100% hospitable to gay antics from his favorite rapper. Is apparently giving me a pass on it. Like people just
you're his favorite rapper.
But who gives a fuck? Like who?
But I don't think that was the overall point he was making. I think I feel like he just kept getting lost and either trolling on purpose or just literally just like, so lit that he's just like
or just like honing in on one point and not wanting to divert anything else from
he just kept
number 6.
He just kept diverting it to like disrespectful shit because he was just like trying to either do it for the views or that's how he really felt or whatever.
But it was weird to be in a situation where
he almost had points.
He was doing so much to try to like to everybody. It seemed like he was really like playing to his audience. I mean, I've taken a pretty good look at a lot of the comments.
Half of it was on like
it doesn't feel like there was a lot of like maybe some percentage of his audience fucks with it, but it didn't really feel like that many of them were that impressed, which was like I get it if you're really, really playing to your audience. Like when 6ix9ine talks shit about like Ariana Grande, he's doing that because his fans like it, and then everybody else in the world who thinks that Ariana Grande is probably a more virtuous human being than 6ix9ine thinks that 6ix9ine looks like a douchebag, but it's whatever, because he's playing to his people.
Yeah,
it just didn't feel like it was really like his fans didn't really want to see him acting belligerent. They would rather see him have an intelligent conversation, especially when juxtaposed with me attempting to have an intelligent conversation.
Yeah,
but then correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the kind of conversations he has on his Twitch all the time?
I guess, but
himself,
I think everybody seemed kind of like surprised that he would bring that kind of heat to me when it's clear that like I had some kind of value to our friendship and was approaching the conversation in a way where I kind of wanted to have like a conversation like that. And then like he just did like a really bad job of explaining what he was offended by, because kind of when you really look at what he's offended by, it's like anyone who's actually watched that Sarah Molina interview is like, that's what he was offended by. Because, okay, I was thinking about this. Think about Vlad. When Vlad is the topic of conversation, like remember the No Plug situation where Vlad interviewed No Plug after he killed Bankroll Fresh, and Vlad was the fucking enemy of hip hop for a week there. Like he was getting so much shit. The shit that Vlad got during that time period, I would maybe say is almost worse than anything that Akademiks has ever dealt. Well, I don't know. Maybe Akademiks may be bigger, so it might be been worse. But if that happened right now, we are going to sit here and we're going to have a fucking serious conversation about what Vlad did, and we're going to give our opinions. And if I don't care that Vlad's my friend, if my opinion is that Vlad fucked up, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say Vlad is my friend, but I think he fucked up. As the case may be, I think it's a lot more nuanced than that. I think that Vlad maybe should have not done that interview, but at the end of the day, it was a lot more complicated than you might have thought. Whatever, but just because you're friends with somebody doesn't mean that you get to just never have a conversation about them. Like the thing I said to Sarah was basically like, you guys have an issue, right? Like Akademiks like writes Instagram captions that seem like he really hates you. Let's talk about that. I don't think that falls outside the lines of like what you should expect a friend to be able to say about you, you know?
Yeah.
Like
he was just on some like, you know what it is, bro? Like I said this before. He was just super on defense mode because he was like the whole Freddie Gibbs shit. He kept bringing that up, like niggas thought I was out the game. Niggas thought like because that Freddie shit they could say some slick shit. I really just feel like he probably has felt like you've been saying little slick shit because it's okay. Like bro, like we talk shit to each other. We laugh at each other. We laugh at jokes about each other all the time. People send me memes about you all the time or say some wild shit about you all the time. I think it's hilarious. Honestly, a lot of me was laughing at him on the stream because I just never see anybody just go just like ballistic on you like that. So
I was gonna say,
it was a little bit of it was funny.
You know, it was a funny moment was when he said, "Why can I do that? Because I'm Akademiks, bitch!" And we all just started laughing so hard. And it was just this like weird juxtaposition of like him taking himself super serious and us finding it funny. That was a fucking strange. I've seen a lot of people mention that moment.
Blowing on that Kelly, ayy, yeah, job full of that smelly, ayy, yeah, getting top from a Shelly, ayy, yeah, blow your top back like a Shelby, ayy.